Warning, this content is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This video is brought to you by First Detachment Nutrition. Battle tested, expert formulated. Use discount code AB10 at checkout for 10% off. All right, boys, we are going to, I guess there's some girls that watch my channel now. I didn't realize that. Starting to broaden my spectrums. We are going to make a Costco trip today. I want to take you with me as we go to Costco. I go to Costco like once every 2 weeks to stock up on stuff that big item stuff. I usually don't buy my meat there because it's just, oh damn, it just hit my fucking door. Can't have nice things. I stock up on things like meat, dog food, meal prep supplies. Sometimes like I'll get like things I eat every day. I usually just get at the grocery store. Here lately, I have been skipping the meats at Costco because I just don't eat them fast enough. I'm gonna go bad. I do like getting steaks at Costco. They got awesome flank steak, but you have to buy like $60 of it at a time. So I don't know if it's worth getting or not, but I'm pretty well stocked up on meat today, so it's just going to be things like, I think I'm out of rice. I need some more rice. It's always a bodybuilder staple. I'm going to get some dog food, some other shit that I normally get at Costco, so we're going to go into the gates of hell. I'm going to show you guys when I drive the Tesla. People all the time ask me about the Tesla. There's a lot of Tesla haters out there. It is the coolest car I've ever had. But I'm going to show you guys how the self-driving works, so you get to see that firsthand. It's pretty freaking cool. But I'll show you the Tesla. I have the Model S, which is a cool ass car. Hopefully it lets me do the self-driving with the camera, because they don't like you being distracted when you're using the self-driving. So it's not truly autonomous driving just yet. It's going to be a while before that happens. I think, I don't know, it's getting closer, but every iteration of it they put out, there's, it just gets better and better and better. Stuff that it did that was stupid a couple of years ago, it seems to be doing better now. It is AI based. For those of you that don't know, I majored in computer science in college, so I'm a computer nerd. I've run an IT company for the last 16, 17 years, something like that. And this is, I just love technology. It's a big part of my life. I also have another degree in music. Car's not driving itself yet, so I'll show you how that works. Navigate to Costco. Let's see if it grabs the right Costco. Yeah, we want the one over here, and we'll see. Got some kids here at the stoplight that are, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. No idea what they're doing. All right, and so I'm going to engage the self-driving. You can see here how it recognizes everything. It sees the stupid kids sitting over here. I just honked at them, and there they go. Boys. I have a boy at home. Teenage boys. They're morons. I don't know. I like to think I wasn't that big of a moron when I was a teenage boy, but who the fuck knows? I probably was. I deal with boys all the time on social media, so you'll see here the car's going to recognize when the light turns green. So you'll see it when it turns green here in just a second, and then it's going to take off. And you can see all the traffic in the thing here where it recognizes it. Who thought you would be learning about technology on a bodybuilding channel? But you'll get to see what happens when it takes off. So I got the advanced green for the lane across of us. It still recognizes that the light's still red. And It'll go here in a second. People ask me about this yoke, if I like the yoke. Now that I'm used to it, was a weird to get, here you go, the car's driving itself now. It was weird to get used to at first. You can see it yelling at me, that flashing light. It wants me to pay attention to the road. The yoke was really weird to get used to at first. Having the signal lights on the thing was really weird, and all your controls are over here. Your windshield wipers, your horn's not in the center, it's over here on the right. That took me a while to get the muscle memory used to. I got another exact same model of Tesla in front of me, it looks like, or maybe that's a Model 3. I can't tell. I drive a Model S. No, I think that's a Model 3. Looks like they got a wrap on it. But anyway, you can see the car driving itself. It's pretty smooth. It's a little weird in town sometimes. Like, I don't 100% trust it around pedestrians, so I'll take control. You can see no hands on the wheel. It's doing its own thing. You do have to touch the wheel every so often, like every minute or so. You can see it's yelling at me now to touch the wheel. But you can see it's pretty smooth. It works pretty well. And we'll get over to Costco and we'll go in there in here in just a second. Now it's yelling at me for not touching the wheel, so I gotta touch the wheel and focus on driving. All right, folks, I want to take a quick break from this episode to tell you about the new e-course that Kurt Havens and I have put together, The Scientific Principles of Anabolics and PEDs. This is the most comprehensive PED e-course ever put together, with over 80 modules, including intros to PEDs, major steroid profiles, competitor off-season cycles, non-competitor cycles, contest prep cycles, HGH fundamentals, insulin fundamentals, side effect management, safer use concepts, fat loss agents, estrogen management, and advanced PED and hypertrophy science. It is the best course out there of its kind. Go check it out. Link is in the video description below. All right, I'm pulling into the Costco parking lot. We'll see how stupid this place is today. You got to do battle in the fucking parking lot first. Man, Costco, it's like printing money, man. Watch out, dude. Every fucking parking space is full. Usually come right when they open. There might be a potential spot there. I usually come early. Go ahead, dude, with the cart. I'm going to let you buy because I'm going to be nice today. I do not see any open spots. Costco's crazy. It's always full. Wait a minute. What do we got here? Behind this big old pickup truck. Yep, here's one. Let me see if I can get this without crunching this car. You can see here the Tesla. It shows you parking spaces and how you fit in the parking space. Let me back up a little bit. You can see here. There we go. Now I'm perfectly in the space. It will park for you, but it does a janky job of doing it. I don't know. It's in the park. I don't trust it in the parking lot to drive itself. There's a lot going on in the parking lot. It's not quite there yet. So I take over when I get in the parking lot. It will park for you, but it parks so damn slow. It's like my grandma parking. I just park myself. It does do a good job of getting it square in the spot. For parallel parking, it's nice because I'm a hick. I'm from the country originally, and I can't parallel park for fuck, and I live in the city now. So I do let it parallel park for me. I am going to take my jacket off, and we'll see how many people ask me if I lift weights when we go into Costco. That's always a fun game to play. My daughter gets embarrassed when I wear my tank top in public. I always have fun because I love people. I'll get the question, how much do you bench press? Sometimes. I'm sure you bros that lift weights get that shit too. And how long you've been lifting weights. Every once in a while somebody will get ballsy enough to ask me if I take steroids. And I always like to surprise them and say, yeah, they're fucking awesome. When people ask me that question, it's hilarious. The looks I get when I tell them, yeah, steroids are awesome. They kind of give me a blank stare. I don't think they expect you to be honest and own up to taking them. That is the, I think most people are just going to deny that. I saw Phil Heath on Piers Morgan. I don't know, what was it, last week? I meant to talk about it in the recent live stream, but Phil Heath was being such a weenie about talking about taking steroids. Piers Morgan asked him if he'd taken them. He's like, yeah, I dabbled in them. You know, I was natural for a long time, and then I figured out other guys were taking them, so I took a little bit. And I'm like, calm the fuck on, dude. Really? That's not helping our cause in bodybuilding. And this is why I see why people get upset that pros lie. You know, now I've heard stories about Phil. I know people that know him personally, and that he was definitely gifted and used very little. I think, but when he first started, but we all know what the truth is. We all know what the truth is. All right, so yeah, people are getting fucking stupid here in Costco, honking at each other. It's a good thing I'm not on trend right now, because if I'm on trend, somebody's honking at me. Some asshole honking at me to get out of my parking space. He thinks I'm leaving. I'm like, bro, come on, chill out. I'd tell somebody something if I were on trend. They did that shit to me. But this place, you can see here, it is a fucking zoo today. The parking lot's packed. What is this place never packed? This is why this is like super close to my house. It's only like a mile away. But I never come here because it's just not worth the pain in the ass of dealing with coming in and out of here. Although they're pretty efficient at running you through. But let's see what it's like when we get in here. How's it going? All right. Into the gates of hell. Hopefully the camera's not vibrating too bad. So I always come in here and end up buying more shit than I intend on buying. I think that's typical for people coming into Costco. I always look at the clothes in Costco. If you've ever seen the Shang Wang comedy special on Netflix, it's hilarious. He talks about don't mess with a man who wears Costco pants. Because you know, I think it was Kirkland pants, that's right, because he is a man who gives no fucks. And I guess I must be a man who gives no fucks because I wear Kirkland pants. I wear sweatpants and athletic shorts 365 days a year. Just seasonally change from sweatpants to shorts. It doesn't look like they have anything interesting in here today. I have my trademark black shirts I get from Costco that I wear everywhere. It's my uniform, black shirt. I might get a set of these if I can find them. Here they are. The 32 degree cool stretchy shirts. Try not to talk too loud in here because people look at me like I'm a goddamn weirdo. I do get fruit from Costco sometimes, but the issue with Costco, the quantities of food that they have of anything that's fresh, it's so much damn food that I can't eat it all before it goes bad. I will say this, though. I did screw up one time post-contest prep. I'll see if I can find them back here. I don't know why. The first thing I wanted to do when I got done with the show, I did a local show here a few years ago, is to come to Costco. And I bought the biggest pack of fucking chocolate chip cookies I could find. And I ate the whole damn thing myself. There must have been 10,000 calories of cookies in this pack of cookies. So, sorry. Let's see if I can find these things. Yeah, they're over here. Those of you that know the Costco pack of cookies. Yeah, here we go. Costco cookies. How many are in here? There. Let's see, 8 in a row. So I had 24 chocolate chip cookies post-workout or post-show. And then I think let's see what I had, some pizza on top of that. So believe me, when I talk about losing your shit post-show, I always tell myself every year I'm going to keep it together and not go ape shit. think this year was the first year I didn't lose my shit and go apeshit because I had a goddamn IBS flare up post-show. Actually, the day of my show. I also get my jelly here that I put on my high day stuff. So it looks like today, oh, I need paper towels and TP today. Just gotta look. This woman said, did you see that guy? It's always fun. Can never have enough paper towels, right? These giant Costco size things of paper towels are ridiculous. And a bodybuilder, I'm constantly wiping my ass, so toilet paper is a must. Alright, got that. Alright, I need some dog food. Get that. I have English Mastiffs and they eat a shit ton of food. Oh, I wanted to see if they have this. I get this sugar-free lemonade mix. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. I drink the fuck out of that when I'm on prep. When people ask me all the time, is it okay to drink sugar-free or artificially sweetened drinks on prep? I don't see why not. I've always drank a ton of them. As long as it doesn't upset your stomach. Some people, the artificial sweeteners will jack up their stomach, upset their stomach. But if it doesn't upset your stomach, I say go for it. I was drinking, I don't know, last year on prep, I was drinking 2-3 Coke Zeros a day. And I was drinking this sugar-free lemonade. I was filling out 48-ounce bottles full of that sugar-free lemonade and just drinking that shit all day long too. It helps you deal with cravings. I say it's better than cheating. So you do what you got to do to get shit done. All right, nah, I don't see it. I don't think they have it. Damn it. And we're going to get some dog food for the Mastiffs. Let's see here. I get the chicken and rice and vegetable mix for my dogs. I also mix it with puppy food because my one dog, Mastiffs are usually big dogs, but my one, he's always been skinny and a light eater. He just doesn't eat much. Mastiffs are supposed to have huge appetites, so I mix puppy food, which is higher calorie, in with half his food to try to get him some more calories in, because he just doesn't want to eat. It's a game I have to play because my younger pup, he just wants to eat all the time, and then the other dude does not eat at all. So it's just back and forth with two different dogs with two very different appetites. My old guy, he's a skinny Mastiff. Sometimes I get olive oil from here, where I talked about in the shopping video last time. They do have extra virgin olive oil. This one's from Spain. Another thing too, like if it's good olive oil, usually it'll have some sediment in it. I don't see any in this. But let's look at the ingredients and stuff on this. So it says, let's see, product of Spain. Let's see. Yep, this is made from pure olives. So it's a superior category of olive oil obtained solely from olives and by mechanical means. That's what you want to look for. So versus, let's see here. Let's look at this Bertolli that's in the plastic jug. Let's see what we got here. See what it says on this one. Olive oils become composed of refined olive oils, whatever that means, and virgin olive oils. So that olive oil was pressed. It does not seem that this is. All right, so just something to look out for. There's Italian extra virgin olive oil. In this one, let's see what this one says. Sexual real is traceable to its origin of product according to standards ensure authenticity, outstanding flavor. It does not say the manufacturing process in this, so it's also in a plastic bottle. I know oils, from what I understand, can leach chemicals from the plastic that they're stored in, especially if they were heated when they were put in the bottle. So I'm not 100% familiar with the manufacturing process, but I think it's safest and best to opt with a glass bottle, although it's a very small thing. I make fun of bros for getting obsessed with little things like that when they're taking trend made in somebody's bathtub. But at the same time, if you can reduce risk anywhere, you might as well do it. The food you put in your body is a big poison. Here's another thing that I get in the off season that they have at Costco, and I may do this towards the end of prep, but I get these madras lentils, and these lentils, they have per pack, let's see how many servings there is per pack. So it looks like 2 servings per pack, so it's per pouch, 280 calories, 11 grams of fat, and 35 grams of carbs. It's a little bit extra fat, 11 grams of protein too, so sometimes I'll do that in the off season, not during prep. There's too much fat in that. I don't know what the added fat they put in it is too. That's the problem with buying foods that have fats already added to them, is you don't know what, it's probably going to be some sort of shitty type of fat that they put in it. I get the giant bags of jasmine rice at Costco. These are 35 pounds, 25 pounds. Okay. And it depends on how much I'm eating. In the off season, I'll go through one a month, something like that. And they're $19 for a 25-pound bag of rice. I see dudes all the time buying these little 3 and 5 pound bags of rice at the grocery store for $10. You're an idiot. Get that shit at Costco. Sometimes I'll eat pasta in the off season. I don't do a whole lot of it right now, but I get these big packs of organic pasta as well. Sorry, I got the Costco guy behind me with this microphone on. And for my high day, this is where I get the Bon Maman Jan. I don't know if you can see this over here, but it's $10.99 for this giant jar. The little ass jars at the grocery store are like $8. So I'll get a couple of these. I use those on my high days. I get my nut butter at Costco too. I get this stuff called Nutso. It is a blend of 7 nuts. It's cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkin, and it has Celtic sea salt in it. Those are the only ingredients. No added sugar, no added fats. It is all organic, and I will mix this up and put it in my I'll put it in my cream of rice sometimes for my added fats. It's a good source of EFAs. I will tell you, a lot of the nut butters that do not separate, you'll see the ones that separate. The reason they don't separate is because they take the good oils out and they put palm oil in it. And the palm oil keeps it creamy and from separating. And palm oil is a shitty oil. So that's why you want the ones that have, I try to stay away from the ones that have added palm oil in it. And yes, it's a pain in the ass. They do separate. But the way you deal with that to keep it from pulling back apart is, I've heard some people say they turn the containers upside down. What I do is I just mix it up and then I put it in the refrigerator and it'll stay together. I'm going to see if they have any food prep containers because I'm just about out of those. They have these cheap-ass food prep containers. Yeah, they're over here. I get these food prep containers that are super cheap. You get 50 of them for $8. And they're good for like when I'm traveling or have to go places. Sometimes I just eat my meals out of them. 50 of them for $8. And so you don't feel guilty about throwing them in the trash. You can wash them. I get a few washes out of them and then they just kind of fall apart. So they don't last super long. You can get a few washes out of them. They're BPA free. So for bros that are worried about eating out of the dish, it just cracks me up. I get guys that'll ask me how they can take DNP safely, and in the same breath ask me if red dye number 40 or whatever the fuck it is going to kill them. Like, really? You're worried about red dye number 40 when you're considering taking BPP or NPP? Sorry, not NPP, but DNP. Jesus Christ, if I can talk. You're worried about red dye number 40, but you're not worried about DNP. I do sometimes get some of my supplements from Costco. They have a pretty, if I can navigate through here, they have a pretty broad selection of supplements. I get these vitamins, the men's one a day. They're $14.99 at Costco. Costco's a great place to get supplements for cheap if you're worried about getting supplements. So they have B12, B complex. Let's see what else would I get from here. D3. They have the D3 here. I use the Nature's Made, which is kind of trashy. I get the Nature's, from what I've heard. The Kirkland D3 is just fine too. Fish oil I usually get from here as well. I don't know if I don't see it. Although I've been getting this triple strength. I've been getting this triple strength fish oil lately from Amazon. Where the fuck is the fish oil? I don't see, maybe they don't sell it anymore. Let me check on the next aisle over here. I used to have all this stuff over in one aisle. All right, we'll look down this next aisle. They got CoQ10. So a lot of times you can get stuff cheaper here. Oh, ubiquinol. That's another thing that I use. I use the ubiquinol CoQ10. You can, or Qnol, which is a ubiquinol. 3 times better absorption. That's usually what I get. For guys that you want to know about. Let's see what else they've got here. They've got berberine. I've never seen berberine at Costco now, so that is a new thing. They also have red yeast rice extract, which is good for lowering your cholesterol. It'll help get your LDL down and push your HDL up just a little bit. You can see here fish oil. They have omega-3 fish oil. Let's see what the breakdown of this fish oil is. This one, let's see. It has EPA. It has 600 milligrams of EPA, 300 milligrams of DHA, and 55 milligrams of added other omega-3 fatty acids, whatever that means. I think the triple strength ones I've been getting are better. But that is an option. They have Nature's Bounty. I get krill oil as well. I don't know if it makes any difference, but let's take a look at this krill oil. You can't see the breakdown on it, but let's look at one of these. So krill oil. This krill oil has EPA 60 milligrams, DHA 30 milligrams, phospholipids, 200 milligrams, esteferide, acinexthin, I don't know if I'm saying that right, 150 micrograms. So yeah, some little bit different. The big thing that you'll see here from krill oil to fish oil is the phospholipids. Phospholipids are for cellular health. All right, we have magnesium. I think it's the magnesium glycinate is the one that you want to get, not the citrate. I think the citrate is the one that will make you shit your pants, if I recall correctly. This Calm Vitality Natural. It's just magnesium, so I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, and this is something that every bodybuilder's got to have in his tool bag. Gas X. When you get the protein farts, you need some Gas X. I also get my psyllium fiber from here. So you'll see 28 bucks. And they have this 2 giant packs of fiber supplement. And this stuff here is, if you look at it, it's, let's see, 1 serving has 6 grams of dietary fiber in it. So, and a serving size is 2 rounded teaspoons. So I'll do 2 full tablespoons per day. So getting 12 grams of. As Dr. Todd would say, this stuff makes you poop like a dog. Your poops just slide out of your butthole when you have this stuff. You don't need expensive fiber powder. This is plenty. All right, I guess we should go through the checkout now. I'll spare you guys of that disaster. All right, we made it out of Costco alive. No one asked me how much I bench press. I'm a little let down. They get a lot of stares. All these weird people staring at you. I don't know. Part of me likes it, part of me hates it. I don't know. I can see why a lot of guys put the pump cover on. It is a little odd getting stared at. I'm an introvert and I don't really crave a lot of attention. That's where this whole social media thing has been weird for me. Is I've really had to adjust to getting used to having people approach me and getting out of my shell and actually talking to people. So that's been difficult, but gotten better at it. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to throw people off, so try to just be myself. But honestly, my preferred state is just to hide at home, be with my kids, be with my dogs, play some video games now and then. That's really my life. Play my guitar when I can. That's pretty much how I live. All right, we got the Costco run here. We'll pop the Tesla open, get the food in here. I got the toilet paper, got the rice. It's 160 bucks today from Costco just for dog food, paper towels, jelly, a pack of t-shirts, some food prep containers. That's it. You never make it out of Costco without spending north of 100 bucks. That is the minimum expected cost at Costco. The reason why they call it fucking Costco, because it costs you an arm and a leg to go there. While shit is cheaper, Costco membership is definitely worth it for a bodybuilder. Spend your money and get one. There we go. Did you hear my car quack? I've set it to quack. It freaks people out, and so when it locks, it makes a duck quacking sound. You can do all kinds of cool stuff like that too. I get people walk by my car and they hear it quack and they're like, what the fuck was that? Whack! That's my car. Yeah, I'm a goofball like that. Makes me laugh. My car quacks at them. All right, folks, so that's a wrap. I'm gonna head back home and record some videos and do some check-ins. Got some clients that are waiting on hearing from me, so I should probably talk to them. And that's it for my Costco run. Thank you for watching. For coaching or consultations, head over to www.anabolicbodybuilding.com to book your spot today. I can help you with optimizing hormones, fat loss, muscle gain, physique, athletic performance, nutrition, and health. For more information, shoot me an email at bigp3rd@gmail.com.